Yo, what's going on, peeps? Back again with another vid. You already know the deal. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Today's vid is the preview for the game. Excuse me. Is the preview for the game against Southampton. We're at home. Not that it makes a difference because we play the same home or away, but we do have Southampton next visitors to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And as you know, last time out, we beat them 5-2 after going to go down. We got one before the break, and then second half we came out a totally different team. And that kind of Tottenham and that prolific streak and ruthless fashion I've not seen probably since then, if I'm honest. That and the Man United game where we were just clinical and ruthless. And we're just putting away all our chances. We've not really seen that properly in the league. Marine, I'm not counting that game because it's Marine, with all due respect. But Southampton are having a up and down. The form's been up and down since. So really, you would expect to win, but you just can't. You just don't know what Tottenham's going to turn up. I don't know if you are old enough to know about Revels, but Revels, they all look the same. You just have to bite into it to find out what one it is. You can't just look at it and say, oh, that's a chocolate, or oh, that's peanut, that's orange, that's coffee. You have to bite it to find out for the most part. And that's what Tottenham are right now. And for me, Mourinho's gone. That's a good thing. Whether it's for that Super League thing or whatever the case may be, it was the right call. We had to leave. Football's not good enough. The fans have been saying it, and I know Levy's heard the fans. He's probably never heard so many fans screaming, get a manager out, like he has for Mourinho. Poch towards the end, fine, but he was here for 4 or 5 years before anyone was calling for him to leave. So you got to make a call. We took a risk, it didn't pay off. You got to cut your ties. Sometimes you have to take a loss, and that's what he did. So credit to him for that. But now that football that I've been witnessing needs to go. Now I know these players don't want to play like that, so I'm hoping that they can kick on and play how they used to playing. Because Tottenham, even when we were not the best team, we still played good football for the most part. We're still attacking, free-flowing, attacking team, which is probably why most time we would lose, because we were getting caught on the break and that was it. We were just punished, but we were always an attacking team. Now our defense is not the greatest, so playing deep and being so negative is not going to work. Back then our defense was better than it is now. In that season, the 16-17 season, when we had Vertonghen and Alderweireld at their peak, that was probably one of the best defenses we had. That, and I'd probably say Dawson and King. Those are probably our best to date in the more recent times, our defense. So with the defense we got now, that's just as useful as a chocolate ashtray. That them tactics can't work. And obviously, if you don't know, Ryan Mason is now interim manager to the end of the season. Now he doesn't have much experience, but he did play for Tottenham when we were playing decent football. So I'm hoping he's bringing that ethos back and saying, okay, we're cutting the shackles off. We're not playing this dead fossil football. We're gonna play how we play. If we lose, cool. But as long as we give it our all and we give it a go, then it is what it is. And that's all we want as fans. We're not asking for them to win every single game, but there's games they definitely should be winning that they're not, because their football is so negative. Now, for me, I think Mourinho was trying to get sacked, to be honest, because that's the only thing I can think of playing that kind of football. It doesn't work. He said he's getting with the times and he's going to be more modern, but yet he's playing that same old football that he was playing back at Chelsea when they were getting the 1-0s. And they had Terry and Makelele and good defensive players that Tottenham do not have. So that tactic don't work. You should already say, you know what, our strength's in attack. So what we're going to do, we're going to defend from the front and we're just going to attack. Press from the front, when we win the ball, move it quick, transitions, bang. But he chose not to. Now, this is also good for the fringe players that have not been getting a look in, like Delhi, Bell, not even Winks. I don't want to see Winks. But even him, I guess it's a fresh start for him as well. But between Winks and Sissoko, I don't know who's worse. Probably, I'll say Sissoko of late has not been great. So I'll probably rather have Winks in there if one of them had to be in there. But if we could just have none of them, which we can, I would definitely prefer it. So that's the update. We got Ryan Mason at the helm. Obviously, he's never managed, so it's going to be hard. And the players probably going to be thinking, "Who's this guy?" But hopefully, they respect that he was a Tottenham player. He knows the ethos. He knows what it's about. He knows what the fans want. And he only retired young because he had a serious head injury and he was forced to retire. It wasn't because he got old and he just retired. He was forced for medical reasons. So hopefully these lot will go out there and give it their all for him for the last few games of the season. And then end of the season, we get someone in and we'll start again from afresh and hope to kick on that season, play better football and hopefully win something. Now, hopefully we can win something on Sunday as well, but who knows? Man City have not been great last couple of games, so they are there for the taking. But again, will Tottenham turn up? The new Tottenham under Ryan Mason, or the boring zombie Tottenham from Mourinho? Time will tell, and I guess tomorrow we'll find out where they at, because this is our first game under Ryan Mason, so we'll get some idea of what he's tried to implement in training and whatever else, and hopefully it's all positives. But for now, let's get into the starting 11. That's what we're here for. And I would say pay the kids, but at least have them on the bench. I would have some on the bench, like Alfie Devine. I'll have him on the bench. He's an absolute baller. I remember him against Marine. Now, say what you want about Marine, but still, you have to go out there and perform, and he got a goal, and he was actually him in the midfield, and I think it was Harvey White. They were brilliant. So, yeah, if they can get on the bench, cool. If not, I do want to see them at some point this season. I do want to see them, so give them a run. We've got nothing to lose. We're not doing well, so you might as well pay the youngsters. But as always, start between the sticks, and that is your guy, Hugo Lloris, who definitely saved us in the Everton game and the Newcastle game. So for me, straight in, no questions asked. On the right, we're going with Aurier. Don't want to see Doherty. I know he's starting afresh as well, but hopefully he's still out. No, don't want to see him. And I'm going with Roden and Alderweireld. I don't want to see Dyer. No. And on the left, if Ben Davies ain't fit, Reguilon. Because Reguilon, for me, he's been awful last couple of games, but his attitude towards giving the penalty away, for me, unacceptable. He'd even fight, even make a little argument. He just threw his hands up and then just walked off. Not the mentality I want. So for me, he gets dropped for that. And if he's not, if Davies is fit, Davies comes in. If not, obviously, Reguilon. Ahead of them, Højbjerg and Ndombele, even they both had a awful game against Everton, if I'm being honest. Both giving me the ball, poor passes, not their greatest, but they come in for me. Ahead of them, I am going with Lamela. Sorry, Daddy, not this time. For me, Lamela comes in. On the right, Lucas. Sorry, Bell. Maybe he can come off the bench. Both of them come off the bench, Dele and Bell, but they don't start for me. And obviously, if Harry Kane's fit, he goes up top. If not, I'll probably put Bale in there actually as a false nine. And then I put Son on the left. That's only if Kane's not fit, Bell comes in. I'll put in Bell as a false nine, if that's the case. And then put Son on the left. I will put Vinicius in there, but we don't seem to play to his strengths. And with that team, I don't see him doing it. So I'll probably put Bell in there. Actually, you know what? No. if Kane's not fit, I'm putting Vinicius in there because he at least tries. Not the best. When he gets a chance, more time he will put it away. But we need a proper striker, so I'm gonna go Vinicius up top. So again, the team is Lloris between the sticks, Aurier on the right, Alderweireld and Rode in the centre backs, Ben Davis on the left if he's not fit, Reguilon ahead of them, Højbjerg and Domblé. Number 10 we're going with Lamela. On the right we're going with Lucas. Up top Kane, but if he's not fit, Vinicius, and on the left we are going with Son. That is the preview, and the review will drop tomorrow after the game, which is a 6 o'clock kickoff. So after that, I split the review and player ratings will drop on the Thursday. And you already know the deal. As always, make sure you wash your hands. If you can't wash them, sanitize them. And make sure you keep your distance. Shop responsibly now the shops are open. And as always, and the most important, wear your damn mask over your nose and your mouth, not over your chin or hair. I don't want to see your nose and your lips. If I can see it, then you're not wearing it properly, and you must wear no mask at all. But some people just don't seem to get it after a year. But what can you do? But yeah, that's the vid. Make sure you stay safe. Until the next vid, I'm getting out of here. Peace.